Happy Thanksgiving, everyone, and welcome to today's episode of ArtsTalk with Kevin Lynch. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss another interview. So without further ado, let's get to it. And today we have Kevin Lynch, who is absolutely amazing. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I am good. How are you, Nessa?
I'm great, thank you. Thank you so much for doing this. This is amazing.
Anytime.
First of all, just tell everybody who you are and what you do.
Well, I'm Kevin. I'm more well known for my YouTube channel where I rip apart musical theater and I educate people on music and performing arts and that kind of thing. I'm a writer. I compose. I write my own music. I music direct a lot of stuff. I'm trying to get more into film right now. Went to school for music education, taught high school for a little bit, worked at Juilliard. I've kind of I just do a lot of music stuff. That's kind of my jam.
How has the pandemic affected you and your career?
Well, me personally, it's affected my flow of my day. Usually if like a standard week for me would be, especially in March in the States here in New Jersey, it's like musical theater heaven from like February through May and June. So I had a lot of gigs lined up. I had show after show. I'd set up for a show on a Sunday at a school or at a theater. And we do a sits probe, we do the rehearsals, tech rehearsals, all that stuff, do a performance, and then the following week I'd be at another place. Sometimes I have two things happening at once. So going from that pace of just gig after gig and getting called daily for things, it's just like, that was nice. Now it's like that's gone, and it's like, what the hell do I do? There's not much to do. So I've mostly been doing baking, trying to find other work, trying to find new skills, and just I like cooking, so I'm doing cooking a lot. Just getting into that kind of stuff and different hobbies that I've been wanting to try. I started an eBay store. So I'm a worker bee. I like being busy and doing things, and the pandemic has screwed that up. So I've kind of had to create a lot of my own gigging, even though it's not for pay. It's just, self projects mostly.
However, now you are working a little, you're doing a Christmas Carol, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to tell everybody a little bit about that, like who it's with, what are you doing in it?
So it's a Christmas Carol at Centenary University, part of Centenary Stage Company. It's a play with music written throughout the show. There's no score. It's original music that I'm writing for it, based on a lot of Christmas carols and stuff. It's written by Stephen Temperley. So it's adapted from the Charles Dickens novel and, A Christmas Carol that we all know with Scrooge and everything and the Three Ghosts. So it's a lot of fun. We already started rehearsals for music, but we start official read through rehearsals and stuff on November 1st. And then we open the day after Thanksgiving, and with 15 performances, all socially distanced, 25% capacity, everybody wearing masks. Not everybody in the show can sing. We're only allowed to have like a handful of people singing at one time. So it's all these, rules and restrictions to make it safe for everybody. But it's the first live theater I've done since March. So I'm like, great, bring it on. Let's do it.
Which, without saying any names, what was the worst audition you've ever had to do an accompaniment for?
Oh, there's a lot of them. I would say one of the worst ones is when this girl came in and she brought me I call it toilet paper sheet music, where it's like just taped and it's nothing but one long sheet of music.
Oh
And,
God.
to help me with page flips, which makes everything worse because it's like, I'm like a typewriter. I have to read way over here and then scroll all the way to the other side of the piano. And it's like, it falls off and all the other stuff. That was probably one of my worst auditions that I played for, because the girl couldn't sing. And it was one of those songs that there was not an appropriate time to stop her. So it's like, she kind of keeps going, and she's just off key and really bad, and it's those kinds of auditions that I'm not a fan of.
Um, have you ever been in a musical in an actual role, or have you only ever done music directing?
I've only ever done music directing. However, I did have a few parts, like tiny things that, like, just jokes with the music director. Like I did Clue the musical. Never do that show. It's not a good show. And the end of the show, like, oh, the audience is supposed to pick who the murderer is, and then the show is supposed to change around what the audience decides. But we hated doing that, so we rigged the show from the first night. We always had the same people like get killed. So I was always the killer. So I had lines and dialogue, and I had to come out and like be like, it was you and you died and fun. And it was fun.
What's your favorite lesser known show that you've seen?
A lot of people don't know this show actually. It's called Starmites. It's about it's based off of like a comic book. Actually, I have a few different lesser known shows. Like Starmites is a good one. I like the music in Starmites. It kind of has like a it has a feel like kind of like Little Shop, the music. I like Glory Days. It's about four high school guys that just graduated high school like a year ago and are all reuniting with each other to see after their first year out of high school, what it was like. They were the four best friends in high school. Now they're getting back together. There's a lot of fun music in that too, Glory Days. And it's not a well-known show. A lot of people don't know it. Um, yeah, I like those kinds of kids shows. They're cute.
I don't know if you've ever heard, there's a show actually that was off Broadway for like a few weeks. I got to see it. It was called The Other Josh Cohen, which was actually pretty good. It was just about like this guy named Josh Cohen, obviously, and he gets this like letter in the mail with money in it, but it turns out it's for somebody else with the same name. And it's like him trying to figure it out. He's like in debt. He's not doing well. His only comfort is his Neil Diamond CDs. Like it's actually really funny. Like even like a girl comes out dressed as Neil Diamond at some point, like in his dream, and they sing a song together. It was actually really good.
Cool.
It was only on for like a few weeks, but it was really good. What's your favorite thing about being a music director for just any show at all?
It plays to all the different facets of my personality. I went to school for music ed, to teach, and what I like about music directing is that we're all working towards a common goal, and I have to teach the show, and it's fun because I get to find new ways to teach stuff to people. I'm very much a people person, so I like figuring out the psychology of like can they see me if I'm conducting, or like I like to figure all that stuff out. I like the managing part of it, like I like the administrative stuff, hiring an orchestra, figuring out schedules, writing out new sheet music. It's just there's so much to do in a show, and I'm like I never get bored because there's something always to do and keep my attention. And I don't get that with many other things, but with musical theater, when you're in the middle of conducting a show, it's like your brain has to be in the music and on stage and with the lights and with all this other stuff. So it's like, you're being pulled in 100 different directions at once, and it's a good challenge to kind of just, that's what I like about music directing.
How much do you hate Idina Menzel on a scale from 1 to 10?
Oh my God, 1,000. I don't like Idina. I don't. I liked her earlier in her career. She was much better. Now she just is just, she's giving lessons, but she sucks at singing. Her technique is horrible. And, I don't know. She's just a hack. Every time I've seen her perform or do something live, she either cheats it, she butchers it, she doesn't breathe in the right spot. She's just not a good performer anymore. I mean,
yeah,
I don't know, not a fan of Idina.
Do you remember her New Year's performance where she sang Let It Go?
Yeah, and she screamed it and like shredded her voice, and I don't know. Her and Mariah Carey, don't even get me started. I'm not a fan of either.
So next we actually have a fan question that we got from Instagram. So at Elliot.editor asks, how long have you been training in piano?
I've been playing since I was 5 years old, but formally trained, like legit with a teacher and stuff, God, it's got to be like 15 years training with somebody. I started piano lessons when I was like 8, uh, 7, 8 years old. And then I stopped for a while. And then when I got into high school, I was like, I need something to do. And it's like, I want to be able to read music better. So I picked up piano lessons again in like middle and high school. And then I went to college for it. And then I kept studying with people. And yeah, I've been playing piano for like 25 years.
Wow. I could, no. I tried. I could never.
Well, I stopped. It wasn't a steady 25 years, but it was like stop and go in the beginning because, as a kid, you're like, nah, I don't want to do this anymore. Let me do something else. But I just went to music.
So we're going to be playing musical charades where we obviously can't act anything out because this is just over Zoom. So we have 6 musicals. I'm going to explain the plot poorly in like not even a full sentence for each, and you have to try and guess.
I hope I know all these shows. I hope we'll try it and see what happens.
First one, man with green hair marries minor.
Man with green hair marries minor. What? Is there any other hint? Man with green hair.
That one's good. I'm trying to think of one that won't give it away. Like another hint.
Green hair. I mean, Shrek has green hair.
Does he have hair?
No, but he's green. Elphaba has green hair, or green. She's just green.
She's green. She has black hair, I think.
Oh, well, I don't know anymore.
Let's see. Well, how about this? It's a more modern show.
Oh, fuck. You're never gonna.
Not on Broadway anymore.
I have no clue. I have a feeling it's like. It's not SpongeBob, is it?
No.
Or Tommy. Falsettos. I don't know. I'm literally going through every musical in my head. I'm like,
if you want to give up, okay.
I give up. What is it?
It's Beetlejuice.
Oh, fuck. I would have never gotten that.
Okay, next one. Loser takes popular pill.
Be more chill?
Yeah. Good girl wants bad boy back. There have been revivals of it.
No.
There have been revivals of it, I'll tell you that.
Good girl wants bad guy back. What?
If you really can't get it, I'll give you a seriously like obvious hint.
Good girl wants bad guy back. You're gonna tell me and I'm gonna be like, oh. Probably not. Is my camera blurry? What's going on here? Come on, focus. There we go.
Maybe there's like, do you have like blur screen background on?
It's not Mean Girls, right?
No.
I'm clueless. Wait! Legally Blonde!
No.
Well,
if you really want me to
girl that wants bad guy back. Yes, just yes.
Grease.
Well, there's an obvious one. Yes. Sandy. Wait, she wants him back?
Well, she does, and then he blows her off, right? Doesn't like he blows her off to try and like act all cool? Okay.
Yeah, he's toughened in front of his friends.
Yeah. This musical was my idea. The description was Scott's, and it's way better than what mine was. So this one is Cannibalism the Musical.
Oh, great. It could be like Human Centipede. Human Centipede the Musical. I had an idea for Human Centipede. And then I could have everybody just do a little tap number with, and then you could do little tap shoes on everybody's knees and feet and hands. Human Centipede the Musical? No. I have to write an album of really bad musical ideas, like opening numbers for a musical that really just should not be a musical. Wait, is this Another game? Like, is this, I'm supposed to guess the show?
Yeah.
Cannibalism, the musical should be the description.
Yeah, that's the description.
Oh, what is that? Wait, this isn't Carrie, is it?
No.
Oh, wait. What was the name of that? Is there blood involved in the show?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh, it's not there's no Walking Dead musical. I have no idea.
If you give up, I'll just tell you.
I give up.
Okay.
Sweeney Todd? How is that canon? Well, yes, but that's not what it's all about.
Do you want to blame Scott again for his...
Yes, Scott, you should have picked something that made more sense.
Next musical description. You'll find this one pretty funny. Green girl screaming.
Idina Menzel in Wicked.
First one!
If it was Green Girl singing, I would say like somebody else that played Elphaba, you know, like Donna Vivino or something. I don't know.
Yeah. All right, this is the last one. Deformed man looks for love.
Toxic Avenger. The Toxic Avenger. He's also deformed, looking for love. Deformed man looking for love. My camera's like, come on, focus camera. There we go. Deformed man. Oh, fuck. Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah.
Oh, God, Andrew Lloyd
Again,
Webber.
blame Scott. I didn't even pick that musical. That was all him.
But some of these could be more than one. Like Toxic Avenger is definitely a deformed man looking for love.
That was both Scott's idea for a musical and description. Just so you don't hate me, just know that that was all Scott. That was our last one. Thank you, Kevin, for doing this today.
That was fun.
That was a fun way to end it.
It was, and yeah, if I tried to not curse as much because I know the bleep. Some people like the bleep. I don't give a shoe, you know.
You're fine. And also, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you, Kevin, for doing this today.
You're welcome.
Bye, guys.
Bye.